All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim El Shai, Bahashim Hakodash, the double honor some of the apostles, the great millstone, and peace and salutation to the hopeful members of the elect, the Becharim of the house of David, that's been preordained, predestined to get delivered, in these lasting times, and to be the ruling governing body of the nation, Yasha'Allah. So, I'm going to do a short lesson, Lord willing, but this is from The Guardian, and it says, why is Mark Zuckerberg building a private apocalypse bunker in Hawaii? Which, Mark Zuckerberg is a lower elite, all right? The so-called founder and creator of Facebook. And he's building a underground bunker, okay? Building a private apocalypse bunker in Hawaii, So, hey, this is all fulfilling prophecy at the end of the day. Because these elites, they're already in their underground facilities, underground cities, okay? And that's to preserve them. And we're talking about the elites of Esau, Edom. That's to preserve them so they could be the first crops of slaves, okay? Let me get Psalms 149. Okay. This is in the NIV. It says, Psalms 149 verse 6, all right. May the praise of God, Yahweh Bashimashai, be in their mouths and a double-edged sword in their hands. All right, what do you do with a sword? To smite, cause judgment. All right, to bring out judgment. Okay, to inflict vengeance on the nations. You see, I showed you that the Lord, the Most High, through His only begotten Son, Yahushua, Yahweh Bashimashai, are not for everybody. All right, they're only for the nation of Israel. All right, starting with the first fruits, the elect. Hold on, Salakia, what's going on here? Salakia, this damn ad popped up right when I'm doing the lesson. I'll just pause it real quick. Salakia, disturbed the whole spirit right now. Okay, come on, dog. Okay, we're gonna go on somewhere else because it's some bullshit. Goddamn ad. Can't believe that shit. Anyways, let's go back to Psalms. Alright, I'll get in the KJV. I don't know why that was tripping like that. But anyways. Okay, so it says, let the high praises of God be in their mouth and a two-edged sword in their hand to execute vengeance upon the heathen, the other nations, and punishments upon the people, to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron. And we're talking about the higher elites, okay? Starting with the house chief of Amalek, or the chief house of Amalek, which are Edomites, okay? So-called Jews, the small hats, the elites, the Rockefellers, the Rothschilds, and so on. Zuckerberg, he's definitely Amalekite or something. Something's up with that individual. Very weird individual. When you just watch him, very, very. My brother said he must have been some type of science experiment created in a laboratory. All right. So it says, so they're going to be in chains. They're going to be in slavery. To execute upon them the judgment written, this honor have all His saints. Praise ye the Lord. So if they're going to be the first crops of slaves, if they're going to basically survive this incoming judgment, how will they be able to do that? Well, they have their underground bunkers. Okay. It says, I'm going to read this article. The rich can't buy their way out of death, but they can certainly postpone it for a while. Yeah, that's true. It's all in the spirit of the Lord for them to be in these underground bunkers to be preserved. Because what's going to come? All right. Soon the RFID chip, our lot held breaking loose. Then World War III. Then Yahushua comes back. In the midst of that same day he comes back, ICBM missiles will be shot off from one end of the world to the other. It's going to mainly hit America, but other places will be nuked, such as Israel. Okay, that place needs to be cleansed, but America will be uninhabited, okay, forever, as a memorial, all right, to show you what wickedness was like when it was on the earth, all right, to show you this is the epicenter of wickedness. You know, Babylon the Great. You can do whatever you want. You can be whatever you want. You know, you want to, you know, rape little children. Now they're going to pass that as a law. You know, kettle files. All right. You want to marry a tree. You want to be a man, but you're a woman, or vice versa. You know, you're a man, but you know, or you're a woman. You want to be a man. All right. Or you're a man. You want to be a woman. You know, and it doesn't matter what age. You can be 5 years old. And if you feel like you want to be a little girl, they will, you know, pacify it. Okay, they won't even give the option for the parents to decide or even say no. You know, this is a very wicked place. All right, they will lock you up if your child wishes to be a girl. Your son wishes to be a girl, and you say no. They will lock you up. Now it's a hate crime to, you know, to basically say no when the person, the LGBT, comes up and wants to talk to you. All right, that was actually in the article. You know, so this place is very wicked. And I can keep going on. The list goes on how wicked this place is. All right, from the air, from the food quality, the minds of these people. All right, it's literally they practice Satanism out in the open. Now they're just getting more bold with it. Okay, you just saw what happened at the White House in the Capitol. They're basically showing a gay porn. It's a sick place, man. It's a sick place. All right. It says all of the pure food and expensive healthcare and personal trainers that money can buy do indeed keep the wealthy breathing longer on average than the rest of us. Yet it is not death itself that is the great equalizer. It is the fear of death. That is the thing that the highest piles of money cannot safeguard against. Right. So basically, you know, this guy is building an underground bunker in Hawaii, which no coincidence how, you know, one of the islands, I forgot which one got burned. Let me look it up. You know, that was basically Esau's weapon, his direct energy weapon. They shot down laser beams to burn that island up, and that was devastating, man. It was like people in cars turned to crisp. People dying, animals, life, you know, creatures dying on the island. I just want to see, what island was it though? Oh, Maui. Okay, so let's go to Jeremiah 16 verse 16. Behold, I will send for many fishermen. That's the, you know, basically the prophets, the elect, says the Lord, and they shall fish them, and afterward I will send for many hunters. And right now it is fishing season. We're bringing out this word on the highways and byways, all right, on the internet, doing this work constantly, and we're basically fishing for the elect, so they may hear, get activated, you know, and come back unto Yahweh Bashmashai, repent, turn their way, you know, turn from their wicked ways. All right, get right, basically, and you know, do the work of the Lord, or especially if you're able-bodied, and hope for salvation. You know, pray for mercy, and all right, you know, we worship Yahweh Bashmashai, coming back to our true power and our heritage, and ultimately waiting for Yahweh to come back to deliver us. You know. And it says, I will send for many hunters, and that will come once Yahushua returns and beam up the elect. We'll get those new bodies. We'll be indestructible gods upon the earth. You know, that second covenant will be established, having the laws, statutes, and commandments in our inward parts, in our minds. You know, program. And they shall hunt them for every mountain and every hill, and out of the holes of the rocks. That's the underground bunkers. Okay, Revelation 6 verse. I'll start at verse 13. And the stars of heaven fell into the earth, even as a fig tree casteth her untimely figs when she is shaken of a mighty wind. That's the ICBM missiles. It even says how the earth is going to rock to and fro. And the heaven departed as a scroll when it is rolled together. That mushroom cloud, when that missile impacts and hits, you know, various places, especially here in America, that mushroom cloud forms, you see. And every mountain and island were moved out of their places. All right, this is why they want those underground bunkers to survive all that. But also if you have an underground bunker here in America, you're gonna die in an underground bunker because 200 million are gonna hit this place. It's gonna be a devastating destruction. And the kings of the earth, and the great men, and the rich men, and the chief captains, and the mighty men, and every bondman, and every free man hid themselves in the dens and in the rocks of the mountains, right? The underground bunkers, they're cities. And these are not just some little underground bunkers. No, these are whole cities with, well built in infrastructure. Okay, restaurants and shopping centers and cooks and chefs and soldiers. All right, slaves even. Okay, the elites of the elites are down there. With probably highways and houses, and it's not some little bunker. All right, no, they've been doing this. They've been building it for decades. Okay, and said to the mountains and rocks, fall on us and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne and from the wrath of the Lamb, right? Because Yahushua is going to come back, and obliterate all those other nations, their armies in the valley of Yehoshaphat. Okay, when World War III takes place, the hot zone will be in the land that's barren and desolate, all right, over there in that Arabian region. And said to the mountains and rocks, I read that already, for the great day of his wrath is come, and who shall be able to stand? All right, so that day is going to come. But, these elites it's being more just now in the open of what they're doing, and it's fulfilling prophecy, all right? This should really boost your faith. Things are really coming into fruition more and more. And 2024, like brothers say, is going to be one hell of a year, So I just want to make this quick lesson, all right? Until next time, shalom.